Alright, it's still July 31st, 2012, and I'm just laying down now because I'm a little weak. I haven't had anything to eat this morning, and I usually don't eat every morning because my lifestyle has been, I've been forced into this lifestyle after 3 years. A lot of time has passed, and the housing situation seems to be helping everybody else with that Harris, with her $18 billion news story yesterday and today, painting and glorifying her work, but yet not doing a hell of a thing for people like me. Like I said, where's the retroactive payment to people who have already lost their house and have not been able to recover? A lawyer would call it, well, you know, you have to take responsibility for yourself and mitigate your damages. You know, they always come up with a fancy word. I hate these blood-sucking lawyers. A fancy word to wean off the responsibility off society, you know. I mean, you know, it's just sick. The whole thing is sick. So, yeah, I'm a little weak. I've got some cans here and stuff, so hopefully I'll have enough to maybe buy an avocado and sit down either at Carl's Jr. or Burger King, although I think it's too late for, oh yeah, it's already 1 o'clock in California, so it's too late for any kind of breakfast. And the reason I just let myself go like this for days at a time, as far as food goes, is because I've been made to feel like it's not worth it. You can thank the city of Los Angeles, parking enforcement, you know, the whole thing. Abuse doesn't have to happen to my life was cut short, and so were those people who were shot in Colorado, and so were those people who were shot in Blacksburg, Virginia, and so were those men, women, and children in Iraq and Afghanistan that were blown up by friendly fire, and the soldiers who couldn't handle it, and they went off to commit suicide. Hey, you know, when I talk real common sense. I talk the truth, and instead of you people supporting me and being behind me, I get nothing. I probably get a laugh here and there. I'm probably entertaining some people. I'm very tired. Sometimes I feel like I'm just going to pass out laying here or sitting here. Although sometimes when I'm riding on my bicycle, I think up of a lot of things. The sun is slowly working its way towards me. I'm about 5'10", 5'9.5", 5'10", and the sun is just about hitting my my feet right now, laying against this electronic door here where they keep the electric meters. Anyway, so here I am. Is it still recording? Yeah. Telling you a little bit of something about, you know, this Harris bit and how there's no retroactive pay out of that $18 billion for all the families that lost their homes. How about some retroactive pay for me so I can get some ocean-going containers and leave the United States forever? That would be nice for me, but which country would accept me? Which country has enough brain power, or at least the scientists in that country, to convince their crappy political brain power there that I'm worth bringing to their country? Because if they take me away from America, they'll stop stealing from me, and whatever country I go to, I'll expect them to cut all ties from any American contact, and then I'll give that country the most fantastic boost in brain power that this world has ever seen. But I don't think anybody's going to do that. I don't think China will do it. Would Australia do that? Or New Zealand? Or how about Russia? Would they do that? I'm sure North Korea might entertain the notion, since they don't get along with anybody, and they're building a nuclear weapon as well. And America's all, bent out of shape about it. I say you all deserve it. You American citizens deserve all the crap you get, no matter how much is shoveled towards you by the other countries, because America, to me, is like the Babylon, the representation of St. John in Revelations in the Bible. He talks about a city called Babylon, or New Babylon, and it is destroyed in one day. And that, to me, is To me, that's America. He's talking about America at some future. Cryptically, he's talking about America. And ironically, Babylon has the same number of letters as the word America does. And if you put America and Babylon together above each other, you'll end up with an anagram. Play with the anagram a while and see what you come out with. You'll be really surprised. Anyway, here I go again. I'm not getting enough oxygen, and I need to go get an avocado, which at this point right now is 79 cents at the Vallarta. That's what I've been existing on, at least till the end of the month, which is today. And then be worried about who's going to have enough sympathy or compassion to see my suffering that I've suffered from and at least offer me a business building somewhere where I can hide or out of sight from the evil society that seems to, every time a set of eyes observe me or look at me, they attack me. They're instinctively just want to attack me in one way or another. I don't know why. Maybe they subconsciously or on some invisible DNA level, they recognize who and what I represent, and they're scared. There's nothing to be scared about. I do my thing, you do your thing, I stay out of your way, you stay out of mine. But everybody has gone out of their way to hurt my life and murder me year after year after year after year. And they're still murdering me right now because where I'm at, I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be in those any of those storage places. I should never have been in any of them. For one reason, the first reason, I can't afford it. I'm on a fixed budget. But the city of Los Angeles forced me to lose every car, every boat, every motorhome, everything I've ever had, and then they don't care now. Hell, we even have somebody that I saw at one of the storage places trying to end their life, yet they had a free place to stay. This is real sad because, you know, you hear these people, no matter what level of life you are, like in the song Simon and Garfunkel, Richard Cory. In that song they talk about, I've said this before in one of other videos, I'm just repeating it. Richard Cory had all this lifestyle, he had the wine, the women, he had all that. And I'm sure if you used a woman in place, Sally Cory had her wine, her women, and all the men she wanted, and blah, blah, blah. And in the end, Mr. or Mrs. Cory put a bullet through their head because they weren't happy. They couldn't find their kind of happiness. And they ruined mine. They took my life away from me over and over again. And they're still doing it. I'm just on death row here waiting to die. Because if I die, that'd be a favor for everyone. They wouldn't have to listen to my videos or even think of looking at my videos anymore because I'd be gone. But everybody would always want to know, well, I wonder what that idea was that he had that would have stopped all those shootings that have ever happened from 1996 on. Maybe even before that. I might have had the inklings of it in my brain. Or his spherical oil barge that would have stopped all the oil spills from the late 70s until now. Or the double two-story house that would have helped save water and electricity and reduce the cost of plugging into the grid, whoever built a house like mine. And then also, by saving the water and electricity, they would have put a dent in the big droughts that are going on right now. And the fact that those droughts are going to raise meat and fruit and vegetable prices. No. You people made the wrong mistake. History, if we could turn the clock of time back, and history would have worked in my benefit, in my direction, this would have been a Garden of Eden by now. You people would have been walking in and out of Starbucks and say, God, I sure am glad we had Caesar as the emperor. For 30 years he's run this country, and it is the envy of the rest of the world has now modeled themselves after this country. And they have everything that Caesar came up with and that his helpers came up with and that he shared credit with other people, and they all brainstormed together to come up with more and more greater ideas, and that this place became finally a Garden of Eden, and all the other countries would have modeled themselves after us, and we would have a great, new, beautiful world right now. Instead, you screwed me over, and you have no idea what you destroyed by doing what you did to me. Now it's too late. I'm 10 minutes into this video on July the 31st, 2012, and I can't prove any of the stuff because you people murdered me. Guess that's all for now. I don't know. Oh, God, it's so hard for me to get up when I haven't eaten. I have very little energy now. I'll see you guys later, I hope. Bye.